And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Arizona Javy. Today, we're going to be looking at the Chandler market, specifically the data in mid-May to be more exact. We're going to be looking at all the active under contract closed properties. We're going to be looking at the average price and the median pricing, if it's trending upward, downward, mid. So that way we know if you're buying a house, yes, investment-wise, it's not the best time, but where is it trending right now? And more importantly, we're going to give our predictions based off our current data. We're going to look at a new chart actually today, looking at the accepted contracts per month. We're going to be looking at the median agent days on market to get an idea if the houses are taking longer or shorter to sell. And of course, our average list price per square foot at contract acceptance. So let's get to it, yeah? First and foremost, we're going to look at the MLS search just as if we were a buyer. We're going to get an idea of what the houses are selling for, what they're under contract for, etc., etc. So active under contract right now. Let's see if we can type this in. Chandler. All right. So we are approximately 350 houses for sale. So some of you guys were asking me the other day where that number is, where I'm seeing it. It's going to be like around here somewhere. Sorry. I'm using a new thing here, and it's just a green screen, so I don't know exactly where I'm writing in. So it's going to be like around there. So for future reference, in case I'm looking at 350 houses currently for sale. So not too bad sales-wise, but let's get a little more idea of the under contract numbers. Looking under contract and pending, we have about 303. Actually not bad. A lot of the other areas are like half of this number usually, so the fact that we are really close to that is a good sign. And then we look at our closed listings over the last 31 listings. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be 250 to 300, 284. Yeah. So overall, showing a very strong market. We are approximately, let me just pull up our calculator real here, and let's see, we're gonna do, oh, there's two calculators popping up there. Sorry about that, y'all. There you go. So I'm gonna do 303 divided by 350. About 86%, sell rate. That's not bad. Back in the crazy market days, this was like, if it was 350, which I don't think it was like maybe 50, 100 houses for sale, and there was like 400 houses selling. So it was craziness. So overall, showing good growth, good vibes, if you will. When you're trying to sound cool, but you don't. Let's see. Let's type this in. 350 houses for sale, 303 under contract, and approximately 284 that have sold over the last, give or take, 31 days. So now let's get a better idea of that that average sales price, see what's going on there. So focusing only on Chandler. Let me delete this right here. Focusing only on Chandler, a little bit of a concerning trend here. So first and foremost, there's a lot of other neighborhoods that if you've been watching closely, so I can just find it right here. Okay, cool. Where concerning because we have a lot of neighborhoods that are like, they went up, they went down, and now they've even gone even higher. And if I were to guess a city that would do that, I would assume Chandler would be it. But unfortunately, if we really zoom in there, we can really see our average sales price is not trending that high. If we just look here, it looks like it follow the midline, maybe goes like here, and it's starting to kind of flatten out a bit, which means we haven't really quite passed that tip that was in May 2022, and nor will we. I do have it restricted to, well, let's restrict it further. Single family residence, only Chandler, only houses like under 3,000 square feet. Should probably make it a little better. It's about the same. So let's see right here. So it's like maybe like here. Maybe not really much of a down, more like steadily rising, which is better, I suppose. But still, once again, we're not nowhere near that tip top here. So good news for people who are buying. It looks like you're slowly trending upward. Bad news for anybody that bought around this area. That value here. It looks like it's not catching up there. Let's look at the median price and get a good idea of where we are there. Looking at the median price, let's restrict it again. Let's do single family residence. Let's only focus in on Chandler, which we have over there, and let's only focus in on houses under 3,000 square feet. Now, the median price is going to be a lot less aggressive when it comes to peaks and valleys, so please keep that in mind as we look at this. We're seeing very similar trend of like here, drop and then a slight increase going upward that way. So right now we're currently at about $508,000 on the median price range, which, geez, I mean, it just clues to show it's still expensive and it doesn't have any signs of any kind of reduction. Last time they were like in the $400,000 range was February to March 2021, which is during mid-pandemic. So I don't really see, unfortunately for everybody waiting for any kind of market adjustment, I'm not seeing a situation where we go back that low. That's going to be a pretty massive drop. And with this already kind of trending upward that way, it looks like at most it'll probably preserve value instead of dropping massive value. So we'll see as we get closer. So overall, showing good signs of a steady growth. I would love to see this more than a crazy increase or decrease, because I don't want houses to get too expensive, but I want them to maintain their value. So overall, showing very healthy signs of a maintaining of value. I'll type it average sales price first, and then we'll do the median sales price. So average sales price is about 541. Okay, and then we'll do med price, median price, 508. I have the bad habit of saying medium, like I'm ordering a burger or something. Yeah, I'll take the medium housing market. Terrible joke. Now let's look a little more into see what's going on with the active under contract list price numbers. So let's reduce this only to Chandler. I am going to take the condos out again because there is quite a few condos in Chandler, and definitely the whole nother level. So if you guys are looking for like, hey, I want the condos in Chandler, let's just do a specific like individual search, right? Let's do a schedule one-on-one, become a client, then we can do stuff like that. But when it comes to like this, videos are more just broad data, right? Which is better than general market data. A lot of you guys get your housing market news from people that are looking at realtor reports, like national data. That's not helpful. So let's skip the preamble of the previous markets and let's just kind of start here. So overall active inventory, this is listing under contract. I want to look at active inventory right here. Okay, cool. So no, kick me out. Give me 1 second. How's everyone doing today? Took a little break from the lives, the daily lives. I was focusing on making a really good video on my main channel. So I don't know if you guys caught it. It's called the true cost of actual cost of 7% mortgage. Found it really helpful. Showed people how to pay off their mortgage quicker, how much interest, if you basically pay the payment for 30 years, how much interest you end up paying. It was crazy. Like for $400,000 mortgage, if you never make extra payments on the 7% interest rate, you're going to pay like $1 million. It's insane. But anywho, to get an idea of what caused massive market spikes, we have a active inventory account right here. Low active inventory in the 109 territory to 141 territory, and the pending numbers here in the 300, 400. This is very solid. It shows you a very good idea of what causes a good value increase and a bad value increase. And here, what we're seeing is our active inventory is closer to the bottom number. And we're not close to that high number, which I love to see. We don't want any massive inflation of values. So the active inventory staying on the lower half of this range is probably why we're not seeing massive value boost, which is good because at least the active inventory here is maintaining which we like to see. We're looking at the under contract numbers 2024. We do see some increase here, so it looks like we're starting to have more of an increase of purchases. So if this continues to increase, we're about 2023 levels, almost 2022 levels. If we start getting closer to that 2021 levels, that's where we're going to start seeing a little bit more of a value boost. But all in all, it looks like it is trending upward, which means there's probably going to be some consistent small growth in value. Now here's a new chart I wanted to show you guys. Let's focus only on Chandler. Maximum square feet, let's do like 3,000 square feet. So let's do SFRs. So accepted contracts are unfortunately on the rise. So for those that are not aware, accepted contract is essentially there's a house in the market, someone makes an offer, it gets accepted. So that accepted number is rising pretty sharply from the end of last year, which is normal because normally towards the end of the year it dips. But in all, if the market was going towards a crash, let me make myself smaller so you can see that. There you go. If the market was crashing, we should start seeing under these accepted contract numbers starting to go down. And that's not the case at all. Our median days on market, so basically the middle point of the days on market for the listings in Chandler, is dropping as well. Looks like over the last 2 months, we've went from a 22 on, let's say, first week, 2 weeks of April, we were between 9 to 22. Now we've been trending about 9 to 12. So there's basically what this means is the houses are staying on the contract less, on the market less. So the houses are selling quicker essentially. And we see our average list price per square foot at a contract acceptance. So it looks like there is a peak of the list price per square feet in Chandler around March. That is starting to kind of cool off a bit, which is good. But surprisingly, we saw something very similar August 2023, where we saw this massive spike here in August for some reason, probably because of the summer boom. So with the summer boom coming around May, which people are always like, why are the valleys here? Well, the thing is, people go under contract during the summer and then the houses close in August. You know what I mean? So here, are we going to see that summer boom? We're not going to really see more of a spike until August, so only time will tell. But from what I'm looking at here with the increased accepted contracts, it looks like we're definitely heading that way. So before I give my prediction, I just want to give a quick shilling, if you will. If you guys are looking for a agent anywhere in Chandler or Arizona, Phoenix, wherever, first thing you got to do is if you want to make an account here on my website, ArizonaJavy.com, I have a list already created for Chandler, houses under 500K, which is you want to buy under the median price. That's going to get you the best bang for your buck. Have it already in the description if you want to check it out. And then, of course, consider me if you want to use for any real estate services. So I just wanted to say that real quick. But overall, it's not showing a massive boom. I mean, I would expect of any other cities in the valley that Chandler would continue to just explode, but it's showing a slow and healthy growth. So healthy and steady growth. I'm not seeing any massive shifts. I'm not seeing any like, wowzers, this is crazy. From the numbers, I mean, you guys tell me, it looks pretty healthy. I know it's unaffordable. I know it's expensive, but it's looking healthy. And I had a conversation with somebody recently. I don't want to say his name, but he's great position, has a lot of savings, has no debt, solid income, but it's just Chandler is where he wants to be. And it's just that price is just getting too high. And, we had a conversation is, hey, we're just going to have to find a house that we're going to have to get real cheap and really just like have the neighborhood hate you because you really underpaid for that house. And it's possible. There are deals out there. Now, it's harder in Chandler, yes, but it's possible. So thank you guys all for watching. If you guys want to see another city, please let me know in the description below. I go live every day from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. If this becomes more of a consistent thing, I would definitely maybe have an area where I can update you guys on the next video or anything like that. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. See you guys in the next one, okay?